Let's take a look at the terrain here. The terrain, there's rock, it's a hill. So you've got to climb on top of this. Now let's see how much of an off-roader is Avenger. So this is a small distance over here till here. From there it's flat. So let's see how Avenger performs this climb here. Let us take a look at the vehicle as well as the specs. I'm sure that you guys would have looked at it before buying the bike. Now the spec sheet, if you look at Avenger Cruise, I've taken comparison with Bullet, Himalayan and Dominar, which is three different classes. Bullet is like an all-rounder, Himalayan is an off-roader, a pure off-roader, and Dominar is an adventure tourer. So Avenger is basically a cruise bike, but we do have a pretty good specs for Avenger. We are taking two elements from the spec sheet, which is the wheelbase and the ground clearance, since we are doing an off-roading video here. Now the lesser the wheelbase is, the better the vehicle does not hit the center portion. The wheelbase is basically the distance between the front wheel and the back wheel, and the ground clearance is the height of the vehicle from the ground to your the lowest point in your bike. Now the wheelbase, we have a pretty decent wheelbase here, considering that Avenger is a cruise bike. We've got 1490 mm, which is a little slightly higher than the Bullet as well as Himalayan and Dominar. But you should also consider that we are looking at a cruise bike which has a decent specs. It's only a minor difference between Himalayan, Bullet and Dominar. And when you're comparing to the ground clearance, we've got much higher ground clearance than Bullet as well as Dominar. Himalayan being a proper off-roader, it's got much higher than Avenger, but it's still not really a big difference. Now let me just show you what is the wheelbase and where is the ground clearance. So that's on the next clip. Let's take a look at that. First we'll look at the wheelbase. Now that's the wheelbase, which is the distance between the front wheel and the back wheel. Now that's the ground clearance. We've got 169 mm, which is the from the ground to the lowest point. So let's get back to the video and see how it performs. So I just gave you an idea of the spec sheet so that you guys can judge using those specs on the video. So let's go ahead and watch the video. Let's take it through here. There's a steep over here. We've got to climb this up, and then once we climb it, this is where we reach, and then we'll go climb that and then go up. Let's see how that Avenger would perform on that. There you go. With a bit of extra effort, I was able to get the bike up, because even though we did hit the bottom of the vehicle, but yeah, somehow we managed to get it to the top. Now let's take a ride much higher. So let's see if we can get onto the spot that I showed you a little earlier. Now we somehow managed to get to this point. The first one we bypassed it. We managed to get that. Now this was like a second level, but I tried a couple of times to move up, but then we were almost sitting over the ground on the bike, so it did not help. So I had to back out. So that was a no-go there. And get down with this bike over here. So those are the now that was a really bad jump there. What I was trying to do is I was trying to jump over the hump so that we could land on the other side, but because of this larger wheelbase, what happens is the front wheel gets over it and the center portion comes and sits over the steep there. So it was really bad. I got a little hurt on my stomach because I was standing and riding, so I got hit on the wind glass, but nothing happened to me. So that is also a no-go there because of this larger wheelbase. I'll just show you what happens in the larger wheelbase. If you look at here carefully, the larger wheelbase, when I tried to jump the bike over that mud there, it got hit in the center portion. The front wheel crosses, and look at that, the center portion comes and sits over there. So that is what happens when you have a larger wheelbase. If you have a smaller wheelbase, what happens is you can actually jump over it. So the front wheel crosses, suddenly the back wheel comes and climbs over the mud. So what happens is your center portion does not sit on the mud, so that is easier. But because you're having a larger wheelbase for Avenger, that is also not possible. Now I'm bringing this video to an end since it's about 9 minutes now. I'm making a part 2 as well, trying it out in a couple of other terrains also. So let's see how that would work, and I'm sure that you guys can take a look at this video. If there's any comments or any questions that you would like to ask me, or anything that you want to discuss, feel free to leave comments, and I'll see you soon with part 2. And don't forget to subscribe and check out the part 2. I'll also talk to you guys about my final verdict as to if the Bajaj Avenger can be used off-road or not. So I'll see you guys soon on the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video.